Let's go, girls. Woo! Hello and welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties with Bron Lewis and Sammy Petersen. We are both of those people. I'm Sammy Petersen and I'm your auntie who's got her bare feet up on the couch because she doesn't give a fuck reading the latest Maeve Binchy.
And I'm Bron Lewis. I'm your auntie who thinks your cousin Henry is a lowlife like his father and probably is going to do something brutally stupid like his father, and if you're not going to pull your act together, you're going to be just like Henry and his father. And I've always said that since the day you're born. Actually, when you came out, it was a very hard labour for your mother, and I always said you were ungrateful. And when you were born, I said, you better get your act together, girl. You better get your act together right now, because guess what? Life's hard. I know I've been through a lot. Can you fill up my Chardonnay? I've been through a lot. I've been through ups and downs in my life, mostly downs. No one's helped me out of the trenches. I've just been here wallowing away, and people go, oh, she'll get on with it. And guess what? I do get on with it. They're right. I get on with it, and I get on with it, and I never complain.
Welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties. Woo! I always love an auntie that just tells you all the time how hard they've had it.
Yes, I've been through it.
And I've never had a handout.
Never.
So it's like, what are you talking about? What's this monologue for? You started one way, you've gone very far down this treacherous path.
Have you been through a lot?
Yeah,
or
who knows?
Have you been through nothing?
Have you been through nothing, Auntie Carol? Because we think you've been through goddamn nothing.
Oh, guess what, Auntie Trish? No one believes a bloody word you said.
No one believes what you're saying, Auntie Trish.
You've never had a fucking job, Trish.
You've never done a fucking thing, Trish. You have a cleaner. We know that. We all know that.
Phil, how you
need
going?
it.
Phil's at my house right now. He's my cleaner. Hello, Phil. He's probably listening.
Hello, Phil. He's always listening.
This is live, right?
It's live right now. He's always listening. It's like a baby monitor, but it's you for podcasting. He always has it. Now, Bron, you have a lovely, lovely headpiece on today. Can you describe it?
Okay, so I've got my hair's back because I don't know.
Watch us on the YouTube if you want to see this gorgeous.
God, oh my God. People, if I post a photo without my fringe, people constantly, what's going on with the fringe? What's happening? I'm like,
is it gone now? Is it dead?
It's my
you killed
identity.
It? Yeah,
I'm sick of it. I don't know whether I'm growing out of it or not, but okay. I need a professional. I'm not one to say I know what I'm doing.
You never would. You're not an auntie.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say
But I would say to a hairdresser, excuse me, can you help me?
You know your business, why don't you mind it?
Yeah, or can you mind mine? Yeah, so I think I just need someone to tell me what to do, but I've got a scarf on.
And it's quite nice.
And I wore it this morning, and my mum, who was in town, she's a huge drunk auntie, love her to bits. She was at my house, and I had to drive her to the airport. I put the scarf on. She didn't say a word. Do you know what that means?
She didn't like her?
She hated it.
And I bet she told your sister.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God, I'm worried about Bron and mental health. She wore a scarf on her head.
It's not nice. I don't like it.
Like one of those ladies who live in a field and eat potatoes.
Just eat potatoes raw. That's famously what they do. Hey, we have a little meeting tomorrow.
Oh, we do?
Oh, my God. How exciting is that then?
Yes, it's actually really exciting. I've had to get my son because Lucas is away again, as if he never goes, but he is away. And it means I have to get my son into an extra day of daycare.
Yes.
And when you're out doing whatever you do in the other room, I got a phone call from daycare saying, hello.
I was just dancing in the other room for ages. I'm so sorry about that. You missed out.
Did you want me to come watch?
Yeah, I wanted you to come watch. I was just doing it for digs.
No, I was actually quite comfortable. You've left a bucket of lollies here, so I'll just sit down.
Quite nice.
Film it next time. I can see it going down. I'll watch it when I'm ready. And then daycare called and they said, hey, guess what, Bron? We are ready for Ari tomorrow.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah, so I'm coming in.
How nice is that? You come to the meeting. It's going to be fun.
Coming to the meeting with you.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go, who are we meeting? We haven't said that. It's just a meeting. It's a tax.
It's a meeting. We're meeting Jens. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're going to meetings tomorrow with our accountant because we have been embezzling. Yeah. Quite heavily.
We have made an enormous amount of money.
And a lot of enemies. And that's okay to say.
We're meeting Jams.
We're meeting Jams, and we cannot wait to meet Jams. We're actually going for a coffee with 2 people from Jams tomorrow, and then we are going to the W Hotel, I believe, in Melbourne's CBD, which is Central Business District. Not a lot of people know that. And we are going in, and we are going to go to an event with them, which I think will be a lot of fun. There's going to be free Jans there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great time. Imagine the people that work at Jans. Imagine they're drinking it all the time.
Oh, they must do.
They must be.
Imagine being sober. Imagine doing like Dry July and working at Jans. You just couldn't do it.
God, you couldn't do it. But also at an event, are they drinking a lot? We'll find out tomorrow. Are they smashing them back?
Are you going to spit it in a bucket?
Me? Yeah. The coffee?
Oh, yeah, that would be
before. Yeah. Have you got a spittoon? That's what I do. I was having a coffee. That was a flat white.
The barista.
Yeah, you ordered it.
What? Why are you spitting in the bin?
Please stop, sir.
Please stop eating porridge with your hands.
Please stop, sir. Stop eating porridge with your hands. Hey, Bron, are you ready for the first segment today?
Yeah.
Letter to your aunties. Dear aunties, my brother farts really loudly and constantly thinks it's still really funny. He's 28. What can I do apart from kill him? Rose.
Okay.
Oh, Rose.
First things first, Rose.
Yeah, second thing second.
Yeah, but I'll go in order.
Yeah.
I'm type A personality.
You are, and I love that about you.
I couldn't be further from
I don't even know what a type A.
Do you know someone messaged me and said, I think you're a perfect. Do you know someone
Yeah, I know this. Yeah,
they
yeah.
said that she thought I had ADHD because they're perfectionists.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon.
I beg yours.
Don't
like you
throw
said
that
before,
word at
you know
me.
your business. Why don't you mind it?
I'm not a perfectionist. No. Should see anything in my life.
Anything.
Anything. Literally anything. Anyway, I think, first things first, it is funny, Rose.
It is funny. Farting can be funny.
Unless it stinks.
That's true, like Diggs.
Diggs a stink.
Yeah,
His
they're not
fluffy
funny.
Stinks so
He's not
bad.
trying to be funny either.
My middle child, and she will not be listening to this, so I won't embarrass her. She has got the loudest and best farts in the world. I love them so much. It's so fun. But it annoys her sister. So Olive will get very angry when Edie farts.
Right.
And Edie will let out a huge toot.
Edie thinks it's hilarious?
Edie thinks it's so funny.
They are
Well,
funny.
she's right.
Farts can be funny.
She's
Yeah,
right.
you're actually correct. in
I
that.
know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you're a mum. Of course you do.
And we do.
Mum of 3. Gorgeous mother.
You said that like
Beautiful
you're so unsure. There are 3.
woman. Yes.
And she'll let out a huge toot, and then we will laugh, and then Olive will get so angry. She'll be like, that was on my – we'll be on the couch. That was on my foot.
Oh, my God.
But it's like they never smell.
Yeah,
She's only
it is fun.
She's a girl.
Do girls' farts not smell at all? No. So it's just hilarious is what you're saying.
It's literally hilarious.
It's literally hilarious.
But if it stinks
– and he's 28.
it's actually – it's really upsetting.
Because I think he might be maybe he's, farting on Rose's head still. Do you reckon? Something like that.
Oh,
like
so he's an
28
idiot.
years old. Maybe he's an idiot. I think he's still farting really loudly and laughing. Do you think maybe if he's 28, it's a bit too old to be doing that? Or do you think it's funny forever?
In front of us, yeah, actually, I think
sissy.
it's a bit
You're
too, I
lovely
think it's a bit too
sissy.
old to do that.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
her name's
Just
Rose.
laughing.
She's lovely.
She's lovely, gorgeous Rose.
And
you could do that, or you could just put a silencer on them somehow. I think you can do it with guns.
Or
You can do
you,
it with the bottom.
or you can,
I think.
screw a silencer on your anus.
On your anus, in your anus, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. There might
I
be someone very interested in that.
I think,
Call in, we'll find you someone.
My sister Amy has the worst fluffs in the world. Actually,
Really?
my sister Rosie has the worst fluffs.
Yeah.
But she's a very delicate person. Her name's
Yeah.
Rose.
Her name's Rose as well.
So maybe
Rose is
Rose is
maybe
upset
Rose is
because
written in.
his fluffs
Yeah.
are louder than her rotten ones.
Her rotten, disgusting
Is this my
ones.
sister's written in?
It is actually.
Oh my God. So Rosie, my sister, her fluff's the worst of the family. For some reason, she's got rotten insides. And then my older sister, hers are pretty bad. And Amy thinks her fluffs are so funny still.
Right.
So she'll do it in front of her kids.
Yeah,
And then she'll
okay.
even like a Silent But Deadly. They're her favourites.
They're her favourite ones.
And
okay.
then and it
You've got to
means-
have favourites.
Oh, you have to have favourites.
Simply must.
And so the kids will be just sitting near her and she'll let out Silent But Deadly. And then they will go, oh, Mum! And she will laugh so loudly
Great.
that no noise is being made. You know when
Great.
someone laughs so
Yeah,
loudly? It's like
it's
when
too
you did
much,
that
yeah.
fridge joke.
Yeah. You
And then
can't actually hear anything.
Yeah, people thought
like,
that
is the podcast not happening
yeah,
anymore? It's
someone
silence.
thought
Yeah.
that the podcast was over.
Yeah.
Like they were like, where is it?
Where's all the
Where'd they
sounds?
go?
They usually make sound with their lips.
Exactly. And that was because we were laughing you were laughing so loudly that it went silent.
Yes.
So that's how Amy
yeah.
laughs with hers. So I think if it doesn't stink,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
If it does stink, then if he
Call the
thinks
police.
it's funny.
You would do that. You'll call the police.
No,
straight away.
what I'd do is I'd get a private investigator.
Oh, that's smart. All right, what about this one? Dear aunties, I have a guy at work that I really like and I don't know what to do about it,
Yeah.
even if he's in a relationship.
Got it.
What's a girl to do? Peggy. Private investigator. Bron just said it.
Even if
He has a girlfriend.
he
she's
does,
not
so
sure. She's not sure if he has a
Oh, then ask him.
Ask him. What do? You push him?
What do you mean
What do you
physically?
do? Yeah, push him. Go. Do you have a girlfriend?
Pull his hair.
Yeah, pull his hair. Do you have a girlfriend or what?
Just ask. Just
Yeah,
be
just
like,
ask.
what did you do on the weekend? Let's
Yeah.
do it now. Do you want
Okay,
to do
great.
it?
Yeah, okay, so who am I?
who are you? You're the girl.
I'm the girl. Okay.
Okay.
Hi. I forgot I was Peggy for a second there. I had to lead the conversation. Okay, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
Hello, thank God you're here. This is improv. This is improv.
Okay.
It's improv.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
How's your weekend then?
Yeah, it was fine. I was just hanging out with my mates.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
I
That's
just
so
went,
cool.
I kicked a footy for a bit.
With your girlfriend? If you had a girlfriend, did you cook it with her?
I didn't kick it with anyone. I cooked it by myself.
Yeah, kicked it. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. That sounds so cool that you just kick footballs around like that. And then what did you do after that? You just went home to you had a girlfriend. Would you just go with her or?
This is very good. Sammy.
Yeah.
No, I just went home, had a McFlurry.
Had a McFlurry with your girlfriend? Have you had one of those?
Oh, a girlfriend McFlurry?
Yeah.
Did I have that flavour?
I'm not sure actually.
No, I just had
I'm just a girl. I'm pretty dumb.
Oh, yes, I can see that. But
that funny? Just fun. That's hilarious. So does your girlfriend like those? If you have a girlfriend?
Sammy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep going with the girlfriend.
Yes.
Don't stop with the girlfriend.
Never stop.
No.
Just keep bringing them up.
Yeah.
It might be obvious to them, but also very sweet. Like they're like, wow, God, they really are invested in knowing.
They're so invested and they love.
Do you know what? One time I was in Croatia by myself, I was traveling by myself.
That must be quite nice.
Let me tell you, this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Can I tell you?
In the late 40s.
You know how some people like traveling by themselves?
Some people lose.
I hate it.
Okay.
Do you like it?
I don't like it.
I hate it. I feel like it's wasted. I'm like, I wouldn't like
just experiencing this with my own eyes. Don't even like my own eyes.
I can't even talk to someone to be like, look at that. Isn't that nice?
That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, isn't that
look at
weird?
It's called Colosseum.
Yeah.
Colosseum, nice. Oh, Linto pizza. That's nice. Take my photo with me, look, leaning with it.
Yeah, no one can.
Hilarious.
You have to do it by yourself. You have to put on a timer.
Yeah.
And very embarrassing.
Very embarrassing.
So I don't like traveling by myself, but I tried it just in case I loved it because some people love it.
And
I thought maybe I love it. Anyway, I had a very strong feeling that I wouldn't. And I went. And when I was in Croatia, I stayed in a youth hostel because it was a long time ago before I was rich. And I was in this youth hostel and I was sharing a room with this guy who was roughly my age at the time, so early 20s. And he everything I said, he would bring up his girlfriend. Like I'd go, oh, have you been and he was.
I have a girlfriend.
He was no oil painting. So I was like astounded that he thought that I was like absolutely.
I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I said, oh, have you been traveling for long?
I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, basically.
So
And I was
funny.
like, oh, that's great. Where's she? And he goes, she's not far off. She'll be here soon.
Any minute. So get your hands off my cock.
He wasn't traveling with her, but he was like, I'll probably meet her in the next couple of days. I was like, that's great.
So we can't start anything.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
It was so annoying.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to touch you.
Don't like you at all.
I actually hate even talking to you.
Yeah, he sounds rough.
So it is funny when people keep dropping their girlfriend or boyfriend in. But if you keep asking.
Peggy, keep bringing it up. Just keep talking about it. Yeah, what'd you do with your girlfriend last night if you have one?
Oh my God, would your girlfriend take your last name or?
Yeah, what's happening with your girlfriend then?
Yeah, like are you guys waiting
Let's talk about your
for
girlfriend.
marriage? Or?
Yeah, what do you think it's going to do with your girlfriend?
I noticed no ring on your finger.
Do you even have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Girlfriends always give promise rings.
Yeah.
There's something about a girlfriend.
Do you remember the band Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend like it?
Does your girlfriend like that? Does your girlfriend like watching movies with you at night when you're watching movies as well?
Just keep doing there was a magazine called Girlfriend. Can your girlfriend read?
Yeah. Don't ya? Wish your girlfriend was hot like me. Say that.
Oh, now
then
that's
dance.
that is,
okay, so do the dance.
Clincher. Do
the dance.
But that is the way that you're going to find
actually,
out. And also a great way to show them that you're very good at dancing.
Great way to make friends. If you have a listener letter, why don't you write into deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. Why don't you leave us a little goddamn speak pipe and we'll play it on the goddamn podcast.
We solved those.
We solved
it well.
Oh
we took them
God.
very seriously. It's like we had a couple of Dexies.
It was quite nice. We had a couple of jams. We're going to talk about that.
focused.
You ready for the next segment? Bron's favourite segment, Live, Laugh, Love. What's pink and fluffy? Pink fluff. What's blue and fluffy? Pink fluff in disguise. It's like a two-pronged joke. What's a pilot's favourite flavour of chips? Plain.
Okay. I like that you had to offer me that joke.
Yeah.
You held your hand out.
Yes, of course. It's all in the delivery.
The first one was an absolute rotter. Anyway, okay, number 3, how are we going?
Like one of your sister's farts. What's the hardest part of roller skating? Telling your parents you're gay.
Okay.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? Whoosh. Yeah, you know that one.
Classic.
Did you hear about the guy who lost his left side? Don't say anything. He was all right. I'm all right.
Is it your left?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun for me.
It is very fun.
I finally got round to reading that Stephen Hawking book the other day. It's about time.
Oh, that's clever.
Imagine winning the 100-meter butterfly. What would you do with such a big insect? Got the final
That
one.
is huge butterfly.
Got the final
That's
one.
great.
It's a nice one.
That's the final one.
That's the final one.
The final one. I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous to read this one.
You?
How do you know you're at a gay picnic? The hot dogs taste like shit. Leave us a 5-star rating. Leave a review. We'd love to read your review out on the podcast. We have a YouTube channel so you can watch us. Link below to watch the full episode. Send us an email, deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. But please do leave us a rating and review. The more you review the podcast and rate it, the more people find out about the podcast.
Yeah, we need that. We need some more people. Do you know, I wonder if people, the person who said that I was mean to you, if they...
Take a good hard look at themselves.
No.
See if they're mean to people as well.
That I was respectful of your jokes then. Even the one...
I think you were respectful that time. I think you were quite lovely and open to it. Sometimes you just get upset by them and sometimes they're upsetting.
Sometimes they're upsetting. Thank you for taking some part of the blame for that.
Hey, this is the next segment that I'm always stalling for. It's called Spooky Woogie.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Always ready. Never ready.
I didn't write this. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, I've never written any of the ones I've read out.
Okay.
Imagine if I read one or wrote one and read it out, and as I was reading it, you were just like tearing it apart.
I would never. I would know because it would be so well written and so beautiful.
I know, but imagine.
You're an English teacher.
One day I'm going to do that.
Great. I'm excited
and
about it.
I'm going to see if you.
Excited about it.
But I didn't read this one. This one is written by someone called Hot Blooded 1988.
Oh, scary one then. Or sexy one, maybe it's sexy. If it's hot blooded, yeah, sexy. Sorry,
okay, you ready?
Sexy and scary.
It's called. I wonder if you want to change it. The Old Man in the Well.
So far, it's pretty good as a title.
Dreadful.
If it is about that, though. If it's about like just a bee just scaring people, maybe I'll be like, oh my god, that's probably not the right one.
But picnic.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
We've kicked it. Okay.
We've kicked it. Don't worry about it.
Keith was 12 for the first time.
Doesn't sound too old. You are only 12 for the first time as well. Never second time you can be 12. That's just a fact.
And the old man in the well spoke to him.
He's been down there for a while then, hasn't he?
Keith was out playing after dark on the family's small farm.
Oh.
Near the well.
Well in the farm. That's incredible.
It's not in it. It's near it. So it's not theirs. Don't go near it, Keith.
Don't go near that well. That's not your well to play
rules?
with. Yeah, wells are not playgrounds. I've always said that.
The old well had beams supporting a rope and pulley with a bucket attached, even though Keith was told that the well ran dry before he was born.
Okay.
So why have they got a pulley?
Why don't need that anymore?
Maybe it's a science project.
It could be a fun science project, like lava.
Maybe there's lava down there.
There's lava down there. That's quite spooky.
I hope not, because apparently there's a man down there.
Oh, he'd be so skilled.
He'd be very hot.
Oh my god.
Suddenly heard someone say his name in a slow, raspy voice.
Oh.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hugh. Is that raspy?
His name's Keith.
Yeah, I'm saying Keith.
Oh.
Hugh. I imagine he hasn't got any water down there. It's quite
yeah,
parched.
you can't say a cur. Keith whirled around and saw no one. A look of confusion spread across his little face as
Beautiful little face.
he heard it again.
Yes.
Keith.
It kind of sounds like Dumbledore. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
It's Keith.
Okay, sorry.
This time it was said with more force and a bit louder.
Oh, God.
The voice sounded like one of the old farmers who liked to smoke a lot, thought Keith.
Thought Keith. That's a nice thought to have, Keith.
Keep that
Keep
thought
to yourself.
to yourself.
Yeah,
It's
look
really
it up.
fucking rude.
Look
It's
it up
having
in
a
your
really
head.
hard time.
You should not.
It's called addiction. Look it up.
Oh, my God.
Looking down the well, Keith heard the same voice asking, "Have you got anything tasty?" Has anyone said that to you?
Yeah, all the time.
At a bar?
Yeah.
Are you walking past and a lady says that to you?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Look between my legs.
Oh, okay.
How about this? Harry Potter, your parents are dead, Harry. I remember your parents well, Harry.
Remember when someone's feedback was, just get through the story, stop into
Yeah. That's right. They're having a horrible time
And I
listening today.
said, hey, we're telling a scary story. Sure. Keith couldn't see anything past the first 12 or so feet down the well, even though...
A lot of feet. There's only one for one man. One old
and
man.
also one for each year he had. Even though it was a full moon. would be more
he's
than
mooning
enough.
him.
Yeah, come on, Keith, be polite.
That's
It's an
my
old
ass.
farmer.
Check out my ass.
He's just after
Oh,
Siggy.
come on.
Who are you? How'd you get down there? Keith asked. If you give me something tasty, I'll reward you.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Exactly,
Yeah.
replied the voice. All Keith had was some cookies he'd stuffed in his undies as he left to play.
Never,
put those-
never, ever put your hands down an old man's pants, even he asks you. That's just advice.
He put those in the bucket and he lowered it down. He'd lowered it nearly 40 feet. Are you kidding me?
So many feet yet again.
And it was literally at the end of the rope when he no longer felt the weight of the bucket on the rope. 20
what?
seconds passed.
Oh my God.
And he felt the weight of the bucket again. And he began to pull it up.
Pull me up, boy.
It's just the man sitting in the bucket. As he finished the pulling the bucket up to the top. I'll say that again.
Yep.
As he finished the pulling the bucket up to the top, he heard the voice say, "No nice."
No nice. Cook again.
It's me in your undies. Keith saw a reflection in the bucket and saw a rectangular piece of silver metal about the size of an army dog tag.
What?
It was completely flat and smooth.
Oh my
What, isn't that how they're
word.
supposed to be?
Sometimes. You can get different branded ones.
Want fresh, said the voice.
He speaks well.
Even though Keith tried to talk to the old man again,
Yeah.
there was no response.
Oh.
Wow, it's interesting he'd want to talk to him.
Yeah, I
after
wouldn't want to
that,
talk to him.
after
He's so
that
rude.
criticism.
Yeah, it's so rude.
I've kept those biscuits in my undies
Yeah.
all day.
No compliments to the chef.
Keith made up a story about where he found the metal and took it to his father, who took it to town and confirmed it was an ounce of pure silver.
Oh, yeah.
After that, Keith kept it a secret. It took a while to discover that the old man was there only at night times when there was a full moon. Scared?
Very scary.
Keith quickly learned that only live things he put in the well would be rewarded. How'd he learn that? How'd he learn that?
How'd you
Sammy?
learn that, Keith?
Only
You're
live,
making shit up, Keith.
but only once for each item, and only once every full moon. What'd he put in there, do you reckon?
So what's happening? So many missing bits from this story.
So one for each kind of animal was lowered down the well, was rewarded. Maybe he was collecting it. It was
Oh,
Noah.
they were collecting. It's got.
It's
That's
Noah.
actually quite nice. You need two of
Keith
everything.
now had a cigar box full of mostly silver pieces by the time he was 16.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Cigar box isn't very big.
It wasn't very big.
Maybe they're huge cigars.
That could actually be huge. It's like a treasure box. Very nice. Out
But
there.
he had run out of different animals to get rewarded for. I wonder how many.
So
Don't
many.
know.
It's gone through everything.
It was around this time that a local farmhand went missing.
Oh, this is scary. This is scary.
Hey, careful.
This is scary.
It was also the same time that Keith was rewarded with gold pieces for the first time. Once Keith...
Oh, you're giving him what he wanted.
Exactly. What did he want? A farmhand.
He wanted Harry Potter.
Once Keith took over the farm, temp workers seemed to vanish every now and then without explanation from the farm. The farm can talk.
Oh, God.
Last sentence. The old man had finally found something tasty enough to always reward.
That was one of the spookiest stories that you've done.
You say that a lot, but do you mean it?
Yeah, I mean it. More than life itself. That was spooky wooky. I wouldn't change the name of the story either because I think that's actually
perfect.
It's actually perfect for
But
the
if you
story.
had to,
If I had to change it, it would be called Well Done.
okay.
Well done, boy.
What about something like
No, mine was good. We don't need to. No notes.
Okay. I'll just give
Okay,
one
this is good, this is good,
suggestion.
this is
I'll give one suggestion.
Touch my
It's
hand
always
when you do it.
nice.
Touch my hand when you
Okay. What about
Quite ticklish.
give the man what he wants, little boy?
Okay, yours is better.
No,
I didn't think it would be, but then it gets better.
Oh my god, it was.
That's what you do every time you make everything better, including my life. segment 4. Would you rather?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yes,
Bron Lewis,
yes.
would you rather change sexes every time you sneeze or not know the difference between a baby and a muffin?
Okay, the first bit.
Okay, so every time you sneeze, you change gender,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Or not know the difference between a baby and a muffin.
Okay.
Because I know you like to eat muffins.
I love muffins. Blueberry is my favourite.
Oh, I love blueberries.
So does that mean I'm trying to eat the babies?
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm trying to cradle a muffin?
That's right. Hilarious to picture.
Hilarious. This is a really interesting one.
It's a hard one.
Okay.
Because you love babies and muffins as well, equally.
Oh, no, I don't like babies.
Okay.
They're too hard. They're
Interesting.
so hard. Muffins
You've
are
had about
always
3
easy.
of them.
I know, but they're so hard, Sammy.
And maybe a 4th. Little announcement. Just winking.
Are you winking
Not
or
sure
blinking?
it's palsy. I'm not sure.
I'd like to change gender every time I sneeze. I think it would be.
fun.
I'd love to know what
You could
it's
just
like
sneeze
to be a
back
bloke.
if you wanted to be a lovely woman again.
I would
Can
like,
say
just
a gorgeous woman. In that.
thank you. It's easy to learn how to sneeze. You just get lots of pepper. But I would like to know what it's like to be a bloke just for a little bit.
Okay, and you've also just thought your life hack for later. Do you want to sneeze more?
Sneeze more. Oh yeah, that's exactly it.
Really good. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Or are you going to do one?
No, you do one first.
Okay. Would you rather be able to turn invisible, but it's only your body and not any clothes?
Okay, so everyone
Or
can see
anything
my
else.
body.
Yeah.
Everyone can see my clothes. I just have
Yep.
to be in the nude, like Alex
Yep.
Mack.
Like
where
Alex
she
Mack.
could melt down and
That's
her
right.
clothes would be left behind.
Like that. Or be able to fly, but it only works while you're sitting down. You have to fly in the sitting position.
Oh, it's flying a sitting position.
Yeah, I think that's fun, isn't it? That'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because people are a bit
flying would be
confused
good.
about it.
Also,
They go, why is
why
she
do-
sitting?
I always find it
Like,
weird.
why are they
people,
doing that?
Also, why do people want to be invisible?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, when people like choose that, my 8-year-old at the moment is obsessed with superpowers. So she every single day she will ask me,
When she's not
"Hey,
farting.
mum," at least once. It's often twice.
Yeah.
Once on the drive to school, the other time when she's in the bath, she'll
Yeah.
say, "Hey, mum,
Can you see me right now?"
what superpower would you like?" And then she goes, "If I could have 5 superpowers, this is what they would be." And then she lists them. And then as she's listing them, they're so cute, but I often zone out. She'll go, "How many have I listed?" And I'll go,
65. I think.
but she loves it so much. But invisible, it's always like,
I don't know why
only
invisible's
creeps
so
want
weird.
invisible.
Yeah.
Or paranoid people.
Yeah, I tell you who had an invisibility cloak. Harry Potter.
He did not.
He did. He had an
You don't
invisibility
know.
cloak in the films.
You're too old to
I
watch
haven't
that.
seen the films.
You're too old.
I've seen one of the films.
Okay, would you
And I
rather?
thought it was just so wonderful. That's the review part of the podcast.
Okay,
though.
ready?
That's my film review thing. You weren't interested?
I wasn't.
New segment. Yep, Lion
Would you
King was
ra-
good. Oh, Shrek. One of the greats. One of the greats. 5 stars.
Would you rather
Mm.
live like 3.5 hours outside of Melbourne in like a
Crazy you're not reading this right now. Would you rather
No,
live
listen, 3
hours outside of Melbourne? Yep.
3.5.
3.5. Oh, sorry, very specific.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not even listening. 3.5 hours outside of a city that you like. So it could even be 3.5 hours outside of Canberra, 3.5 hours outside
Sydney.
of Adelaide, 3.5 hours out of Sydney,
Perth,
3.5
Darwin,
3.5 hours outside, and the town is desolate.
Okay.
Like there's nothing good there.
Yeah.
It's like Larimar. Did you ever watch that?
Yes, Last Stop Larimar.
Yeah?
It's wonderful.
It
That's
was
my
really
that's supposed to be
good.
my film review as
Okay,
well.
all right. So scrap with this. Would you rather live in Larimar?
Yep. So is
Or-
it 3 hours
wait.
and a half hours is out now, is it?
Yes, it's gone.
It's gone. Forget about it.
I'll just delete it.
Delete that. Oh. Yep.
Would you rather live in Larimar?
Yeah.
Which is, for those who don't know, a completely pointless town. And
Yeah.
everyone, like, there's only like, I think 3 people left living there.
Yeah.
Everyone just dies. Everyone hates each other there.
Can I guess where this is going? Or have fisher's lips?
No.
No.
Or live in a cubby house, like a cubby house in the back of someone's house. And they don't know you live there, but you have to get out really quickly in the morning.
In the central business district.
But you live in whatever suburb you want.
Cubby.
You live in someone's cubby.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome?
No.
That'd be so cool.
Wouldn't be scared. You'd be scared that someone will come out and be like,
I'd have
there's
locks.
a grown man.
Lots
There's a
of
grown
locks.
man in Rosie's fucking
But can you
cubby house.
imagine seeing that it's me? Because they would go, oh, he is gorgeous.
You
and
are
he's
gorgeous.
dancing for us. That's quite nice.
No, I think they'd call the police.
Okay,
And then you'd have
yeah.
to find a new cubby. I guess you could always find a new cubby.
Find a new cubby. There's always a cubby.
There's so many
There's always
cubbies.
kids' cubby. I've definitely noticed. I walk through people's backyards all the time. Me and Diggs.
Can't do
Hey, you
that,
could live up
Mama.
there. Oh, hey, Dad, could I live up there? Good, Deb. Yes,
You
you
could. Do you want to live in Larimar? What would he say?
Yep. Sign me up, Dad. Sign me up, please. Please, please, please. He would
That's
live
interesting
anyway.
that
He'd
was
absolutely
your
live anyway.
decision to
And I love that. Hey, ready for the final segment today? It's a little segment we're going to call for now. It's a life hack.
It's a life hack, guys.
Yep,
it's a life hack. It's a life hack. Okay, ready?
Everyone to sneeze more? Sniff some pepper up your nose.
That's right. It's not actually it. Okay. If you work with a pig, not an animal,
Looking
just
at me.
a pig.
Like Diggs? Yep.
Like Diggs.
If you work with Diggs.
I used to work with a lady who was a pig.
Yuck.
Absolute pig, like never cleaned up anything. As she'd take food out of the fridge. Wasn't even sure if it was her food. She'd just like put it on a plate. There'd be crumbs everywhere.
Just not in Tupperware, just the food. She just slides onto
exactly
gelatin.
Exactly. It was so gross to be around, and she just ate with her mouth open, and it was just revolting.
Gorgeous. Yeah, lovely
Okay,
piggy.
if you work with someone like that, which everyone does, and that might not be as revolting as the lady I just described, but everyone does. You worked with one in your
Pointing at
last
me a lot.
place.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You've never mentioned them, but I know you have. If you work with a pig, gently let them know, just hint at it by publicly asking them if they were raised by wolves.
Okay, that's fun.
Because it's a common question.
Yeah.
Like someone says that, and then if they get offended, be like, it was a joke.
Yeah, I like that.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
But they will then look at themselves and go, hold on.
This is so clever.
Was I?
Yeah, was I actually?
And also, what do you want to be even more interesting? Make completely lift the morale at the workplace. If she said, "Yeah, I was."
Oh, I like that. Yes, I was actually. Thanks for asking.
Very good. So
What
there's
about
no
this?
one loses in that.
What about this? So, what'd you do on the weekend?
What?
Did you go to the market?
No.
Little piggy. Oh, so that's fun as well because you can do it in lots of different ways. Going, where do you live? What? Wait, is it a sty?
Good.
You know, stuff like that.
Good.
So you go, oh, you're an absolute pig.
Like a real drunk auntie vibe. So it's always just like really passive aggressive.
And a wink to someone who's working reception.
Yeah,
You
very
get it.
flirty.
You get it. Very flirty. Very nice.
Sue Jones in reception.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. That's a great life hack. You've done it again. Can I just say that? You've done it again.
Thanks.
Hey, let us say this. Listeners, let us. Will you allow us to talk for
please? Yes.
You know, we're shy. We don't like chatting. We don't like the chit chat.
Hey, we're quiet girlies.
Bron and I have had a wonderful day today. We had a big catch up before we started doing this podcast. We always love to catch up. We've spoken a lot this week, actually. It's been wonderful.
We did a
lots of phone
podcast
calls
before
today.
this on Confessions.
We did. We did an
Can you
episode
tell
with
us
Tom
who-
Gleeson
Cute.
and the wonderful.
He's
Bron
a really
Lewis.
big TV star.
He told us that. He's a very big TV star.
In his words, a very big TV star. I loved it. It was great.
And he was wonderful. And yeah, so this podcast is going to be coming to an end in May next year.
not
Sorry,
this
this
one.
podcast. Sorry, I was
What are you
talking about
talking
Confessions.
about?
I was in the mindset talking about
I
Confessions.
thought you were breaking up with me.
Oh, I would never break up with
my
you. You've got too much
gosh.
dirt on me for me to ever break up with you, little piggy. Little piggy got so much dirt. But, and I gotta love your lovely snout today. Beautiful snout.
What?
Yeah, you got a beautiful.
I'm so anxious about what you mean by all
my
this.
God. So I'm going to be finishing up Confessions. So this podcast, I'm very excited about continuing this podcast.
Yes.
And Am I the Arsehole will be coming to this podcast soon. I think we should bring that in the next few weeks. Like start doing an Am I the Arsehole segment.
Why don't we do it next one?
We should do it next one. We want to hear from you. So please do leave some feedback for us. You know.
Yeah, I love our feedback.
We love that.
We love our feedback.
We love dear
even
drunk
if
aunties,
it's
dear
negative
welcome.
feedback,
We'll take it. We'll read it on the podcast.
We'll read it out
Yeah.
and we will ridicule you.
Absolutely.
For ever criticising your two drunk aunties.
You should never. But yeah, please do write in deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. Leave us a little speak part. We'd love to hear your voice. Lots of ways to contact us, but the most important thing is leaving a 5-star rating on whatever app you're on. Do that right now. It's very easy
I
to
might
do.
do that
Just
right
leave
now
that
too.
and then leave us a review if you like, and we'll read it out on the podcast. We are going independent, Bron and I, on this podcast. So we're going to be doing everything our goddamn selves.
We basically do anyway. Come on,
yeah.
Sammy.
So we are going to maybe we're going to have a little bit of a production meeting after this and work out, the fun ways that we can make this podcast even goddamn better. We love doing it.
Yeah.
So the more you support it, the more we can keep doing it and bloody love it.
We do need to keep doing it because it is one of the joys of my life.
It absolutely is
However,
one of the joys.
someone said to me, you just need to make sure that all your time is used wisely. And I was like, yeah, sure. This podcast makes no money.
No, it doesn't make money.
It doesn't make money, but I love it.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
love
fun.
it.
But I would hate for a manager or Lucas to be like, you can't do it, makes no money.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
So as soon as we make it bigger, the sooner we're rich.
Yeah, we're so rich.
Richer.
And we're going to do live shows and stuff.
I love
so
it. I
please
love
do
this podcast.
Support this goddamn podcast in any way that you
Yeah.
can. We would bloody love it.
Yeah.
And you know what, Chookies? Have a
What?
wonderful week, Chookies.
Oh, they're to me.
No, lovely Chookie like you.
Oh,
Let's
my
go,
shit.
girls.
Let's go. Good girls.
Good girls.
Bye-bye, Chookies.
Bye-bye, Chookies.